welcome to White Wolf Yoga and to today's class where we're going to break down 8 angle. So 8 angle is a fun arm balance. Maybe takes a little bit of practice and patience to get there, so no pressure. I'll take this pose stage by stage just so that you can see really the technique, the method of getting in and getting out of the pose, and we'll give it a go. So we need nice open hips to be able to get our legs where we want them, so we'll just do a little warm up focusing here to begin with. So we'll come to a seated position, relax your left leg out, and we're going to bring the right leg in towards the body. Now we want the sole of the right foot going into the crease of the left elbow, and this right knee is going into the crease of the right elbow. Try as much as you can to bring this right ankle in line with the knee, so that it's looking less like this, a little bit more like this. And we'll keep these right toes flexed. And just draw in the leg towards the body, keeping the heart lifted. Just lubricating into the hip, but also opening here into the outer part of the thigh. We'll just move that leg side to side. Maybe put a bit more energy into it, if you can. Do this for another 5. Keep lifting the heart and drawing the shoulders back and down. 2 and 1. Okay, so that should do it the right side. Release the right leg, bring the left knee in. So we're grabbing hold of our leg like a little baby, pull it in towards the body, flexing the toes, aligning the ankle with the knee, and just rocking side to side. You can start gently, and then if you feel you can and you want to, put a bit more into it. Again, we'll count 5, 2, and 1. Okay, relax the left leg and give both legs a shake off. So any position really with the legs where you're comfy, just as we rotate the wrists. So we'll just twirl the wrists a couple of times in both directions. And then we're going to clasp the hands together, bring the forearms nice and tightly to meet, and we'll take some circles with our wrists a couple of times in one direction, and then mix it up, go the other. And then just for the shoulders, a little warm up, we'll bring our hands on top of the shoulders, elbows to the sides, and then starting with tiny circles. Let's move our elbows. It doesn't matter which way you go first, we'll do both ways anyway, so just start your circles tiny, and then each round get a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger until you're nice and open. Just help increase the mobility of our shoulders. And then we'll go the other way, start tiny, change in direction, go bigger and bigger and bigger. And release, relax. Okay, so let's break down our 8 angle and getting into it and getting out of it. Now one side is going to be this is what I've found anyway, one side is much easier to get into than the other. So when you're learning the pose, have a little go on both sides, and the side that feels the strongest, get that side down first, and then move over onto the other. So we do want to keep that balance, but if we kind of know that we've got the strength more on one side, we can figure out the technique there. So for me, I'm going to demonstrate on this side first. My right side, I find this pose much easier than on the left. Right then, so we've opened our hips, and this was why. We want to see if we can bring this right leg over the shoulder as much as possible. So that's stage 1. And if today for you, just getting the openness in the hip so that you can bring the foot into place, that's a good start. So no pressure if you don't want to go any deeper today. Once you've got that, we're going to bring the hands down onto the floor. And the hands are pointed forward, fingers spread nice and wide. And see this left leg, we're going to lift it up and over the right and flex both the toes, that we're pulling the toes in towards the shin. This is stage 2. So hands are on the floor, right leg is lifted, left leg goes over the right. Now from this point, we're going to press into the hands, lean the chest forward, and can we take the legs over towards the right side? See that left elbow, it's hugging nice and tightly in towards the body. If you can, the eye gaze is over towards the right leg. Press back and release out. Let's have a rest. Shake it off. So it's a tricky one. Need a breather in between, stretch out. I'll talk it through again on this side, then we'll go for the left, the harder side, for me the harder side. Okay, then let's break it down. Right knee over the shoulder, hands down. Now you want this elbow hugging in towards the side body as well. Left leg over the right, toes are flexed. That's going to keep the legs where you want them rather than just them drooping down like this. Okay, press into the hands, lift the bum up, shift the chest forward and take the legs to the side. Chaturanga arms, 3. Keep breathing, 2. And 1. Take it down, release, stretch it off. It's a tricky one, it's a hard one. But a lot of it is in the technique. It was opposed that for me, I thought I would never get it. But actually once it was broken down, I took a little bit of time to focus on each little section of the pose, I was able to get there eventually. Okay, left leg. Let's give the other leg a go. So you've got the knee going over the shoulder, hands down, right leg over the left, toes are flexed. Press into the hands, lift, and take the legs out to the side. Look forward, 3. Or to the side, a little bit more. 2, and 1. Harder coming out to maintain that strength. Let's release. Rotate the wrists. We'll go one more side. So your planks as well is going to really help with this to build that core strength, that core stability. Crow as well, just to get a more basic arm balance down. If you've yet to master your crow, there's a video up on our channel now which is demonstrating that, and we've also got maybe up now a side crow too. So just a few other arm balances to work on if you fancy them. Okay, so let's break it down. Left leg over the shoulder, right leg over the left, toes are flexed. Press into the hands, lift the legs, draw the chest forward, and you straighten the legs out and away. Breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Control it, back and down to seat. Relax.